The small coastal town of Everbrook had always been a place where time seemed to move a little slower. The ocean waves whispered against the shore, the scent of salt and blooming jasmine filling the evening air. Lillian Parker had once believed this town was too small for her dreams, but now, standing on the familiar wooden boardwalk, she realized how much she had missed it, and how much she had missed him. She ran her fingers along the wooden railing, staring at the golden sunset stretching over the water. She told herself she was only here for a visit, to see her family, to clear her mind. But deep down, she knew the truth. She had come back because of Ethan Carter, the boy she had loved, the boy she had left behind. Lillian Parker, a deep, familiar voice called from behind her. Her breath caught in her throat. Slowly, she turned, and there he was. Ethan. His dark hair was still slightly tousled, his green eyes still held the warmth of the sun. He was taller, more defined, but there was something unchanged about him, something constant, like the tide. She forced a small smile. Ethan Carter. Still spending all your time at the docks? He smirked, stepping closer. Only when I'm expecting someone to come back. Her heart stumbled in her chest. He had been waiting for her. They walked together along the shore, their steps slow, their words careful. The past sat between them like a ghost, whispering, lingering. You really left without saying goodbye, Ethan finally said, his voice quieter now. Lillian exhaled. I was scared. Of what? She hesitated, staring down at the sand. Of staying. Of wanting too much from you. Of never leaving this town. He nodded, but she saw the hurt in his eyes. You could have told me, he murmured. I would have waited. Her chest tightened. That's why I didn't. He stopped walking, turning to face her. What does that mean? She swallowed hard. If I had asked you to wait, I wouldn't have left. And I needed to go. Ethan studied her for a moment, then let out a soft, bittersweet laugh. So you broke both our hearts instead? Tears pricked at her eyes. I thought it would be easier that way. Was it? She shook her head. No. He sighed, running a hand through his hair. Then why are you back, Lillian? Her lips parted, but no words came. Because she didn't know how to tell him that every road she had taken led her back to him. Later that evening, the town's small cafe was buzzing with life. Old friends greeted her with warm smiles, but Lillian barely noticed. Because across the room, Ethan was watching her. She felt it, the pull, the gravity of him, like she always had. After a few moments, he finally walked over, setting a fresh cup of coffee in front of her. Still take it the same way? She blinked. You remember? He smirked. I remember everything. Warmth spread through her chest. They sat together, the world around them fading as they talked. He told her about the years she had missed, the boats he had restored, the dreams he had built. She told him about the cities she had seen, the ways she had tried to move on. And then, in a voice so soft she almost didn't hear it, he asked, Did you ever really move on? Lillian's fingers trembled around her cup. No, she whispered. Ethan exhaled, looking down at his hands. Neither did I. The words settled between them, warm and undeniable. The night air was crisp and full of possibility as they walked toward the docks. The stars scattered above them, shimmering against the vast darkness. Ethan stopped suddenly, turning toward her. I need to know something, he said, voice rough with emotion. Lillian's breath caught. What? His eyes searched hers. Are you staying? Her heart pounded. She had spent so many years running, chasing something she wasn't sure she wanted. But right here, standing in front of him, she had never felt more like herself. She stepped closer, her voice barely a whisper. Yes! Ethan broke. His hands cupped her face, his forehead resting against hers. Say it again. A smile trembled on her lips. I'm staying. And then, he kissed her. It was deep, slow, endless, filled with all the years they had lost, all the nights they had spent missing each other, all the love that had never faded. And in that moment, Lillian knew. She had finally found her way home.